Hello and welcome, my name is Ollie Wilson and today you are watching the Knight Pairs Find That YouTube series, a series that breaks down tactical positions into understandable concepts to help us to reevaluate how we think when approaching the game of chess. Enjoy! Can you find that move? Black to play, 10 seconds starting now. Let's see if you found it. So in this position we see of course both sides have two rooks each, bishop each, and 5 pawns, and of course the kings. And consequently it really relies on whose pieces are more active and more purposefully placed and more defended. And for that reason, well, black wins on all 3 of those strikes. The king is that much closer than white's king. And whilst of course white's pieces are certainly doing things in the center, specifically because all of these pieces I've circled in green are undefended, and of course the pawn structure is, as we can see, very far and disparately placed from one another. Because of all of that combined, black certainly has the better position in general, and here rook to c6 was indeed a blunder, specifically because that bishop is undefended, and after rook takes c6, this bishop on f7 is pinning the pawn on d5. So why don't we found that move? Now, if we retract back to this moment, because this bishop is staring down at the undefended bishop, notably this one is defended by their king and their rook, that gives an imbalance in black's favour, because of course that pawn is pinned, and after rook to c6, white has blundered. Either after rook takes c6, black has won a rook, or should white recapture, black captures on b3, they've won an entire bishop. And the best part is this rook is very able to defend against this pawn if they try and simplify off and get the pawn that much closer. Again, because of this king's activity, everything is under lock and key. The bishop of course cannot access the dark square, but because this king was so much more active, we would now win the pawn as black and win the game. And then it all came down just a few moves ago in this position. Seeing this is undefended on b3, and after rook to c6, white of course has blundered. We exploit the pin, we see this is one thing that cannot move, and consequently we can capture the rook, and one way or the other we win a huge amount of material, an entire bishop. What if you found that move? Stay tuned for more.